If I can't forgive, how can others be expected to forgive? But you must ask. The problem with the 10-horn system is it is self-devouring. Adding the last two fruits stops self-devouring. The last two fruits are righteousness and kindness to the poor. Most places have welfare, but people aren't kind about it. The reason people aren't kind about welfare is because people are only kind to them in their areas of oppression. Kind to the poor, poor meaning the afflicted and oppressed. I tore up 3 forms of government that healed, and the 4th is healing. The 4th beast rises in me because it could, as a world-changing dominant person that I am, it could not have risen in someone without the right motives that God had not allowed. He has allowed the beast to rise in others because it's better than anarchy. I'm not calling myself Muslim. Christian is the shout. By saying you are Christians is saying anointed ones. By saying Christian in reference to Jesus is saying saviors. We are all anointed and saving the people if we are children of God. God is anointed and He is saving us. The 4 horns raise up in me and they are really wicked. So I started devouring them, so they booted me. The 4 horns could be 4 beasts, and the horn after is a little beast from them. The 4 horns could be nations, and the 4 corners of the earth. And the little horn is a new nation, but not quite right till Jesus takes over. Some use God and good to cover bad, but I use bad to cover my good. The arrow fired around the world is a curse. Me and God are combining minds and hearts for one purpose. The ravine is a dark, lonesome valley. Why would anyone want to send me there? God has placed me in the ravine for a purpose, so all may pass over. This is a divine kingdom. I am not a fortune teller. Faith is a miracle and it grows. I'm sharing my divine fellowship I have with God. When using scripture to someone, there is usually a follow-up scripture. Pig is just a symbol of unclean. It doesn't mean we can't eat it. It means eat no sacrificially unclean. No pearls to swine, no forgiveness to the totally unrepentant and unclean. How many messages to be a prophet? 1. He does not prophesy something new every second. Nor does he see what's going to happen on everything. I've come to take everything back from Babylon. I just don't want the unrighteous and unfilthy things. Jesus' disciples went to death. Does that make him a cult leader? And people still go to death. If Koresh's Davidians die, to accomplish a plan, who are we to question God's wisdom? What is different between Koresh and Jesus? Others were free to leave and avoid death, but chose not to. Actually, they didn't have a choice of leaving. God made them stay. This is a well-documented coming. Wheat and tares will no longer grow together. Wheat and tares are separated so the wheat can be harvested. I cannot pick grapes from among thorn bushes. So all is gathered and thrown into the fire to be purified. All is thrown into the winepress of God's wrath. The first sickle is a harvest to determine what is acceptable and what is not. Only a 10-horn kingdom is able to do wrath. That is why 10 before 12.